I feel heaviness in here.
Okay.
Don't know why I feel that way, but I
can tell you if you want.
My neck, I started doing this and I'm sweating and I feel really heavy right now.
Can you tell us your name?
That's expensive.
Did you whisper something? I just heard I did.
What happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
There is a portal here on the 5th rung. If you stand here and don't touch anything, you can feel it. Everybody experiences different things.
I feel like my heart is racing a little more. Oh yeah, I'm getting heavy. It feels really heavy right here.
We're here.
I'll take it. Whoa. Alright.
Yeah, I was just about to come get you out of that.
Yeah,
I didn't like the way
that was. Yeah.
I didn't either.
I heard a deep growl and I was just like, alright.
Okay, yeah.
Rivers run dry, dust breaths in the air. 2 dark days, do you have a tear to spare?
Hey guys, what is up? So I'm in a parking lot. Ryan ran in to go to Giant to grab some things. We're gonna go to Wawa after this. Of course, we have to make a Wawa trip. You know, girl, she loves Wawa. But however, then we're on a mission to go to Massachusetts. I live in Pennsylvania, so it's about 5.5 hours away. So we're gonna go right after that. But of course your girl has to grab a coffee and something to eat because it's gonna be a long car ride. And we're gonna be going to the SK mansion. So I'm really excited to be going. It's been on one of my bucket lists for quite some time. I literally have a bucket list of places I want to go investigate. This is definitely one of them. There's so much history to this place, and I mean every paranormal investigator that I have watched says it's insane. So honestly, I'm just I need to go here. So yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Our investigation is actually tomorrow, but since we have a long drive, we figured, we'll go hang out tonight, and then tomorrow night is our investigation. So the place that we are in, so the mansion that we're investigating, it's I think a 7-minute drive from our hotel, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, so I'm excited. This should be really fun. And I think that this is I love going on random trips like this. I mean, obviously, this has been planned for a little bit, but it's one of those things where, I don't know, I love doing long car drives and going to places I've never been. We've been to Massachusetts before, but not this part of Massachusetts. We've been to Salem twice, which we love Salem. But this place is I think an hour away from Salem. So I'm excited though. But I will keep you guys posted and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I got, we have 6, arriving at 6. So we have 4 hours, 45 minutes.
It's not too bad.
No, it's not.
That is fucking Salem.
We got our Wawa and our snackies for the road.
Mainstream.
And I got this new thing. I forgot to tell you. So I normally get always a caramel latte, but this was called their caramel crunch latte.
They're
so I was
hard caramel. I got deli meats.
Yeah, I got deli meats. I just ate my snack wrap. We just had a little malfunction with the phone stand, which was fun. Got super glue all over us. And now we're off. See y'all there. Alright, we're at our little hotel. It's actually pretty nice. We weren't expecting it to look like this. It's pretty cool.
Hey, yeah.
Should we just check in first and then come get our stuff?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Dude, this place is like really nice. We're gonna check in really quick and then we're gonna get our stuff. Fucking little fancy thing. This is what, the Colonial Hotel? This place definitely has history to it. It looks like it's been around for quite some time. Ooh, it's cold as fuck. Minute away. It's so dark out.
The roads are...
Yeah, the roads are like really bad. They're really icy, as you guys probably can see. If you can, there's snow and ice. Where's it? I went to do this stop and it should be up here. This is so crazy. Sliding. I don't wanna die. I wanna live.
Oh yeah, where?
Oh my god, it's right here.
Yeah.
This is big. I wanna, like, when we're done touring, go across the street and take a picture of it. Oh, the furniture place, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Furniture?
yeah.
The furniture.
That was across the street. And the hotel over there is also original. That was there. So there's a tunnel, well, there was a tunnel underground from the hotel into his factory, and then from the factory into this house.
Oh, wow.
So it was supposed to be for heat from the factory to help heat, but you know, back in the day, you could bring anything and anybody into the house.
Got a little crazy.
I got so this would have been the servants' entrance, the service staircase up the stairs. The main entrance was where everybody else came through. Any other guests? This was the men's parlor.
I love
the
the
library.
walls. I would,
Yeah,
like the walls are
Wow.
cool.
There's two rooms in this house that I absolutely love the wallpaper, and this is one of them.
What kind is that? Is that like a...
Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely love it.
Is that a... That's not original. No way.
No, it's not. No.
But it's
None
so-
of the wallpaper is original.
That is like
But-
genius, whoever thought to do that.
What they did is they found the best match to what was there
Yeah.
and what would have been there during that time.
That is like
So-
awesome.
That's,
I can
like, so
imagine that in
unique.
Black too.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I like the blue.
that's sweet.
Look at this little
So
guy.
this is where the men would hang out.
Are the dolls are just were they here, or do you guys were they put in after? Or is there any like special?
One of them, and I think his name was Mortimer. Yeah, I think that's that.
Yeah.
He's been here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been here.
Cool,
Yep.
cool. All right.
Occasionally he will be found moved. On occasion, just not like where the position that he was in.
Oh, he'll like move
You
around.
know. Yeah.
Keep an eye on you.
Jesus.
The story behind the mermaid over here is one of the guests that used to frequent here was P.T. Barnum, the Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Okay.
And back then when they had their freak show, they had a Fiji mermaid. And that's a replica. The owner actually had that before he even bought this house. He just thought it was cool to have. So that's a replica of the original P.T. Barnum Fiji mermaid. So he brought it here because he thought it was fitting
That's pretty
for
cool.
the house.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And here is the ladies' parlor. This is where the women of the house would come and talk and gossip and do all of the other things women do.
Is there anything What does more activity, that or in here?
Either or. More activity in here, I would say. The kids are all around.
So they're like all around the house.
Yeah. Most of the actual like real activity is upstairs.
Okay, cool.
But that is Ellen. That was his second wife.
Oh, wow.
That's S.K. Pearson. So.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that one.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Who's, and is this his son?
That's his son, Frank. Yeah. Stuart. That's Stuart.
Cool.
Yeah.
That doll is like, jeez.
And of course,
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
the dining room. You saw.
Wait, we can't just breeze past this. That is
Yeah,
insane.
there's creepy dolls all over this place. Oh, that's Mortimer. He's the original.
Oh, hi.
That's Mortimer. That's the original.
That is like, that doll
she's creepy.
is badass. Yeah.
She's a little
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
But honestly, so is that one, and that one, the smile. It's crazy. I don't like dolls at all. Like, I have a phobia, but then, like, I own 2 of them. Like, I have a fascination with them, but I'm petrified of them.
Well, there's lots of them in this house, so.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
There is a portal here on the 5th rung. If you stand here and don't touch anything, you can feel it.
Like, right where you're at, right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
5th rung.
Feel free to try it.
Wait, it's like
The fifth rung.
So,
Oh, this.
yeah.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just stand right there. Don't touch anything. Everybody experiences different things.
I feel like my heart is racing a little more. Oh yeah, I'm getting like heavy. It feels really heavy right here. Yeah, that,
Everybody experiences different.
like I actually was
things.
getting kind of like dizzy.
Yep.
Like it felt.
Some people actually
Yeah.
will like.
I
start to
almost
fall.
did. I was like doing this.
Mhm.
You should stand there.
He's like,
No?
"I'm over
Yeah,
here."
a little later, maybe.
You know, I felt like really heavy and dizzy.
That's how I feel actually.
Yeah.
This house
That
is
was, like,
beautiful.
Oh, it's absolutely
It's
like the
insane.
detail. Like, look at the hinges.
That is,
These
Yeah,
are
like it's
original.
insane.
Most everything, all of the woodworking is original.
this is so.
The hardware is original. Like this is cool here. This,
It's like a dream.
you know, they didn't have refrigerators back then, so this was where they put the block of ice
Oh, wow.
to keep, and the pantry's
That's
on the other
just so
side.
sick. That's so sick.
You know, it's got copper cover here, so we try to keep it in there. Like it's little things like that. Like it's so cool.
That was like a sign of wealth back in the day where the tall ceilings.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the tall ceilings.
Yep.
Such a flex.
Yep.
This is so pretty.
Going up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go up it.
Skip the portal, I tell 'em.
Yeah, we'll skip that.
That.
Yeah, the couch.
So, I guess we just start.
Strong.
Yep. Start here.
Oh, I love this, like, again, wallpaper.
Yeah. So this is what's known as the red room. The original wallpaper was red. This was Susan's room first, and then Ellen's room. So this is where the wives would sleep. So there's activity in here, for sure. Most of the time it's Ellen.
So this room's Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
That's what go with it. Ellen. Perfume
It is heavy in here. I feel heaviness in here.
Okay.
Don't
That's
know
what
why I feel that way, but I like
I can tell you if you want.
my neck. Like I started like doing this, and like I'm like sweating, and I feel really heavy right now.
Do you feel any emotion? Any kind of emotion?
Yeah, like I feel like anxiety a little bit in this room.
Okay. Well,
Like anxiety and like it's overwhelming.
Ellen, a lot of times women in particular feel sadness or anxiety or heart racing here because she had a miscarriage
Oh wow.
in here, and she's very sad about that.
And I didn't know that at all. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why I'm certain things I'm curious to see what you
Yeah,
feel.
like I felt when like the second I said something
Yeah.
drew me into this room, I feel really heavy. Like right now, like my heart is racing, and it just was overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. That's common. That's common in here. So this is her room. This is Ellen and Susan. And here is the nanny's bedroom. This would be Maddie's room.
That was the name of that you're
Yep.
saying look out
The
for.
nanny. Yep. Right, so go ahead and
Oh, we got more creepy dolls.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, look at that one.
Maddie, I'm coming in.
Oh yeah, hi Maddie.
This was a dumbwaiter that went down to the pantry.
Yeah.
It's now just a closet, but it was a dumbwaiter that went down to the pantry.
There it is.
Cool. Yeah.
This connects over here.
Yeah, so that would have been the nursery. So that's why there's a connection here, because she was the nanny.
Yeah,
She
good.
would have direct
Yep.
access into the nursery.
Who drew that
So-
picture?
Well, I'll tell you that in a second.
Cool.
So
Oh,
the
wow.
previous owners, Edwin and Lillian, they moved into this house not knowing the history of it. At that time there was no paranormal anything. Nobody knew anything about the house. When they moved in, they were experiencing all kinds of stuff, and they didn't know the paranormal world. They just didn't know about it. So they didn't know what they were doing, and what they were seeing, what they were experiencing. This was Edwin's office. He had a desk over here, and he was sitting at his desk, and he saw an apparition come right through the floor and just stand right in front of him. And he drew what
Yeah,
he saw,
that's right, yeah.
and that's his drawing. That's what he drew. Come to find out later, many years later, that is Inosari, who was a spirit here that died. His bedroom was over there. We'll go over there in a minute.
Wow.
But that's who he saw. Kind of looks like a little mommy, Richard Ramirez, serial killer, Night Stalker. Kind of looks like that a little
Yeah,
bit.
with the big dark eyes.
He's a little crazy looking.
Yeah, that's scary.
Cool.
And again, the servant staircase coming up here. The bathroom, there's 2 bathrooms here. This one is shared with the master bedroom, which was, as you hear, and this safe is original.
Oh wow.
This was
Probably so
Ellen's
heavy.
safe. Yep, so the reason it's still here, fortunately, back in the 70s, 80s, I think 80s, the owner of the house died, and they had a big auction, and they came through and they sold a bunch of stuff here. That was sold.
Still works.
Yes. It was sold. They couldn't move it.
Yeah.
And they could not move it, so it stayed, and they had to give them their money back.
Wow.
So yeah,
That is big. Feel that? Try to push that door. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's solid cement in there, all the way around. I mean, look how small the actual safe is.
Yeah, wow.
How thick the walls are.
Like that is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So that
heavy.
definitely is
Can't even, like, move it.
original.
I love the record player on the top.
The record player is not original, but just of the time.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we'll go in here. This is S.K. Pierce's bedroom. We'll get some activity in here. This is I slept in this room one night. It was
In the
kinda
bed?
crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I slept here one night. It was kind of crazy. It was a storm that night. So it was like the lightning and wind, the windows were shaking, it was crazy.
Are you here a lot?
No, I'd say probably like 10 times a year or so. I'm kind of like a fill-in. Like Marion's like, she texted me Wednesday and was like, hey, I can't do this investigation Saturday night, can you do it? I'm like, yeah, sure,
Yeah, cool.
no problem.
Cool.
I love this house. I absolutely love this
How
house.
far is your drive?
A little more than an hour, not too bad.
Oh, so not
Better than ours.
yeah, definitely better than ours.
Yeah, a lot better. This was S.K. Pierce's office back when he owned it. You
Got a bunch of
overlook
shirts.
his factory.
Oh, these are sick.
Yeah, there's
Sick
they're for
design.
sale if you want any of them.
Yeah, they're cool.
I like the ones with the house on the back.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I like that a lot.
yeah. I like that. I wish they had that in the hoodies.
Be badass.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they got hoodies too.
So this, I like this wallpaper too. It's just creepy looking.
Yeah, this is cool wallpaper.
It's not textured, but it's just creepy looking.
I kind of like the one in his room too. It's like black with that silver.
Yeah.
Did it bleed at all, or is that the?
No, that's
Is it?
Style.
It looks like bled a little bit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was black and the white
Oh,
was
it's a
red?
dinosaur. I
Oh.
love dinosaurs.
Oh,
They're like my favorite.
sweet.
Even though I'm 32. But I do. I love dinosaurs.
Cool.
So then we go into
They're nice too.
Eno's
Clown one. Oh, I love this one. I love the wallpaper on like all these rooms.
Yeah.
This is like some house inspiration
really
ideas
good
when we
job.
get our house.
Do you know the name of the wallpaper at all?
That is cool.
Is it textured?
I love
I
it.
don't. Actually, this one is textured, yeah.
This is
I would
so
put this
cool. I would put this in
everywhere.
my
Yeah,
house.
no, it's really cool. I love it.
This was the guy's picture that was drew, right?
Yeah.
In there? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so this is Eno Sari's room, yep.
What's up with all the sinks in the rooms?
Yeah. And
That's what it was?
yeah. When the plumbing first came through, yeah.
Got some sinks in the rooms. Cool.
The so Eno Sari back in the 60s, the owner of the house ran like a I don't want to say a brothel, but just like rent a room kind of, and so Eno Sari lived here. He rented this room. He was Polish. He was a tin worker. He liked to smoke cigars and drink, and he passed out in the bed one day with a cigar in his mouth and caught the bed on fire, and he died. There's his death certificate right there.
There you go.
Cool story about this. During the renovations, they found this piece of wood in the wall, or in the ceiling. The owner of the house was down here, looking at the renovations, going over everything, and he thought this is a cool thing to put up in the house. So he put it in the car and he drove back down to Jersey, parked the car in the garage, went in the house. Next morning, all of the doors in his car were open. His hatch was open, all the doors were open. So he brought that to the place to get framed and just had them ship it here. Never had it in his house again.
Sweet.
So, pretty cool story there.
That is a cool
That's pretty
story.
sweet.
Yeah. So this is a pretty active room. Sometimes you'll get sorry in here. A lot of times the children like to be active in here.
I seem to attract to like children, like child spirits. I don't know, like everywhere we go, I always get like boy,
Well, you
girl,
probably-
like just like, I don't know if it's like because they feel because I'm female, I'm a female, so it's like a motherly thing,
That's a
or
good point.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but I always, because even when we went to Fort Mifflin,
That's a good point. Yeah.
there was a little boy spirit following me around there, and so maybe they'll come out tonight with me.
Gordon is extremely playful, and if you can interact with him tonight, he'll definitely give you something. He's pretty playful.
Yeah.
He had me pinned up against the wall here one night. So did you ever watch that show, The Haunting of Hill House on
Yes.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were really into that.
Yeah, that
When
was such a good show.
yeah. So when that first came out, Netflix and Samsung did a contest that you put like whatever you do, raffles or something, and the winner got to stay in a house and watch the whole series on Samsung's new big
TV.
huge flat screen
Cool.
TV, and they picked this house to do it. I was privileged enough to be here one of the nights, and they did up the whole house just like the show. They had the
That's
statues,
so
they had
cool.
the grandfather clock, they had like, it was so cool. They had that derby hat. It was awesome. But Ken and Mimi, the two I told you about before, Mimi is a witch, and she's super awesome. They do table tipping. They're one of the only people that is allowed to do table tipping in the house. So while they were here that night with the guests, we did a table tipping session in here. And it was the most incredible experience I've ever had. Like, if you guys ever have a chance to do table tipping, do it, because it is amazing. The table started lifting up,
Oh, wow.
moving, it started sliding, and I was on this side, and the table came down sideways, like, it didn't fall, like, it just, like, slowly went down to the ground, and just started to slide, and it pinned me up against the wall. Come to find out, it was Gordon, just
playing.
Yep. So that was pretty cool.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Really freaked out the guests that were here.
I'm sure it did.
Because the very last thing, the table just like darted towards them, and the woman, she like,
I'm done.
yeah.
That's it.
She was like, okay,
Yeah.
all done. But it was pretty cool. That was one of the best things I've experienced here.
That sounds awesome.
So if you ever get a chance to do table tipping, do it, because it's amazing.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that's it for down here. You want to go upstairs?
Sure.
All right. The ball sometimes will go down the stairs.
Oh, is that Gordon's ball? Does he like that ball?
One of them, yep. So the third floor for the period of the house would have been the servants' floor. This is where the servants would sleep, stay, do sewing and stuff like that.
Pretty nice for servants area.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
not bad.
Yeah, it isn't really that bad.
Oh, yeah.
I would be happy if like this is like a whole home up here. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh
This is
wow,
where the
what's
servants
that?
stay. This is one of two cisterns. Do you know what that is?
I don't know.
A cistern, so it
Except for
collected
winter?
rainwater.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, it collected rainwater. So there's one in the basement that would fill up first,
They have a sump.
and then this would fill up any secondary water. Yep. And there's a note written here. That's really hard to read. It's in cursive. It's old.
There's one of them in the last investigation we did on the.
Yeah.
They put a sump outside and then they.
Right here.
hooked the water.
Oh, on the here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is
I
cool.
absolutely love this house.
This is beautiful.
I mean, cooks, cleaning nanny, I mean, I'm not really sure.
I love this room. It's pink.
This room, when I first started doing the investigations here, we were in this room. The door was shut. We started doing a session with a flashlight, and I think we had a REM pod. And they were asking questions, and the door opened up slow. Like you heard the doorknob, and then the door opened up slow, and then slammed shut. And we were all like, what? I got up and looked. We were the only ones here. We were the only ones on the 3rd floor. So I don't know what that was. It was crazy. Actually, I'll show you. I have it. I don't have the door opening on video.
It's more of an auditory thing.
Yeah. But I'll show you.
If the spirit downstairs by the piano is present, please turn on the light.
Flashlights work really well here.
Were you the one?
That was a slam.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That was a full on.
That
And I saw the
was-
light flicker too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was right in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
I don't like flashlights.
And ever since he's been like, please slam a door, slam a door, slam a door.
Ballsy.
So then from here, this was not the servants. This room right here is the billiard room. This was Mr. Pierce's man cave, if you will.
Oh wow.
He had the only key to this door. And this is where he would entertain his guests.
Are you getting a heavy feeling in here? I am too.
Yeah.
I just like walked in here and I'm like super heavy.
So, over the years with psychics and everybody doing investigations here, it's come to light that many things, bad things have gone on in this room, specifically more in there.
That open up. There's
So,
a big.
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Big enough to do stuff in.
Hello, Cardi.
Oh, wait. Put your light back in here.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh wow. Yeah, something. It's like really
There's
heavy.
A lot of, yeah,
Like I don't like that
there's a lot of
area.
bad things that happened in this room. You know, like I said, with those tunnels, anybody and anything could come in here with nobody knowing.
Wow.
You go into the hotel, go over to the factory, come over here,
And then-
nobody would know. So,
There's like 8 outlets in here.
This is a big room, but it feels like from when we went from that pink room
Yeah.
and then came out into here, like it just
Different vibes.
feels weird. Like I feel heavy, kind of like I did when we were in that red room, but like in here it feels more like
yeah, this is
bad. Like so before you even said it was bad, I just got a bad vibe in here.
So there was a lot of, and he was here too with some of the psychics that they did things with little boys.
Oh God.
And so, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has gone on in here that is very bad. And
Like it's hard for me to breathe in here. Like
Not
it's like
talked about.
yeah.
you think about at the time, he was very powerful, very rich. He could do whatever he wanted.
And he was able to keep it alone.
Yeah.
This is like a secret room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just fucked up.
It is.
Yes.
It is horrible, but it's strange. It's the second I walked in here.
It is.
Right.
And the other, I'm not going to tell you anything in case you get something that I can verify, but Maddie, one of the reasons why she doesn't like me is I think I know how she died.
He was the house.
And she doesn't like
Or the nurse. Or the,
the nanny.
The nanny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's thought that her and Mr. Pierce had an affair. And she ended up getting pregnant. So she got taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she was in love with Mr. Pierce. Like she was
Was she young?
genuinely, oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was 19.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, how old was he? No.
At that time.
Older than 19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably old enough to be your grandfather, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
That was like normal back then, though. Like their wives were
It
a
was.
lot younger than them.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
normal.
that's when he married Ellen, his second wife. Stuart, his oldest son, was mad at him because they were actually the same age. So he was like, "Dad, what are you doing?"
Yeah, what's happening?
Like she could be your daughter.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's very heavy in here.
Not really sure what this room was. There's really no activity.
I feel like so much lighter now that I'm out of that room. Like the second I walked out of that room.
I hear you.
This is just another bedroom. I don't think I've ever gotten anything in here.
Yeah, I don't feel really anything.
No
This is
specification.
a really
Okay.
quiet room.
Okay.
This will be our safe room if we need to escape and run. We'll just go in here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't feel anything in here. It's so weird though how I went from there to in here. Like I can breathe normal. And like when I was in there, I couldn't.
When I was in there, just
I kept like doing
Yeah,
this.
it's
I'm
real-
sweating from being in there.
It's real heavy feeling. It's a heavy feeling. Then the coolest part of the house. The widow's peak. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like so cool.
I didn't even know it was called that. I didn't even know it was called that.
yeah, I
I
didn't
just,
know that either.
I don't know why. I did not know it was called that.
Yeah, you can go up. The light's on up there.
Okay.
It's a purple light. I think it's purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes color though, right?
Well, no, they changed.
I just
it.
kicked that
Bring your
accident.
light
Yeah.
with me,
Sorry
right?
about
On the floor.
Sure.
This is so cool.
It's small up there, but
It's kind of like you're going up like a
Lighthouse.
lighthouse. I was like, what's it called?
Perfect. Fucking
Oh, it's so cool. Look
never ending
at it.
fucking staircase.
Yeah, you get kind of dizzy going up the stairs.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
This is so
And
sick.
you get a pretty good view of the city.
Here, look at that. It's cold up here.
Oh man, remember that one time we saw the fireworks?
Up here?
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
sick.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool up here.
Yeah.
And he can oversee his factory right there. That's not the original.
Wait, is that it like straight across right there?
Some of that whole building was his factory.
Oh, wow.
But it's not original because it burnt down in the 80s.
Yeah, that's it.
So-
That's cool. There's probably no activity up here usually.
No.
Cool, just cool.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
It actually does, I don't know why, it feels kind of good though after being in that room.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like, I'm just like
It's a much
sweating.
better-
Good place for pictures up there.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
I hate these stairs.
Yeah, they are a little swirly. That is cool, I like that.
It's easier going down than going up for some reason. Going up is like,
Oh yeah.
Make sure that stays up to that. Alright, cool.
Did we drain my energy already? My camera just
Probably.
literally.
My camera shut off
When?
like
Oh yeah.
had to be 7 times when you were. I was like, I'm not trying to be rude, but this goddamn
I
thing
had
keeps
a full
shutting off.
battery. I
Yeah.
didn't start recording
Yeah.
until we started.
yeah, this house does crazy stuff.
My spirit box always turns on
Yeah.
in my pocket.
Oh,
So that's the house.
that's so scary.
Alright, we're gonna.
We got the basement too. You wanna-
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the basement.
I don't know if you heard, did you hear anything or see anything about the poles in the basement?
I heard some things about it, but I don't know if it's like
Not
legit
sure.
or rumors or.
No, it's true, it's fact.
This is so cool.
This house is fucking nice as hell.
This would be a cool house to live in.
Yeah, I absolutely love this.
I wouldn't even care if another family lived here with me. That's how nice it is.
Yeah, I love this.
We would need a couple families.
It's
to live
just
with
so
us.
crazy.
Look forward to this house. That was like crazy.
Yeah, this house is amazing. I absolutely love this house.
It is. I love Victorian homes. They're like the best. I love that chair.
Oh yeah.
It's like
They used to be upstairs.
Like Dracula's.
That is a
There's
cool chair.
2 ways in the basement here, and then from the kitchen there's another door down
Oh,
there
cool.
too.
What's
So it would have
the
been the servants and then the owner of the house. All the lights are red down here. I don't know why they want it like that, but it's
Yes, for
creep,
the
creepy
effect.
factor. Yeah.
Ooh, is that cold?
Yeah.
That's always freezing down here.
So this would have been the washroom back in the day. They would heat up water in here to wash clothes. So the previous owners, Edwin and Lillian, when they were here, Lillian got, I don't want to say possessed, but kind of possessed. She just got this urge one day to just come down here. And this used to be just filled with dirt and all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah.
To just dig in there. So she was digging. Edwin came home, looked all around for her. She was down here, she was digging, and she just totally ignored him. And he was like, whatever, went back upstairs. She kept digging and found a bone. They don't know what the bone is. It was supposed to be sent out to get, tested and checked out, and it got lost. I think somebody just stole it.
Yeah.
So
Can't find
it's
it.
kind of, it's
Like an unsolved mystery.
there's pictures of it. People have pictures of it. It is a true story here, but we don't have the bone, so we don't know what it was.
I understand.
So.
But it was just found
Yep.
in this area.
In there. Yep.
Just random.
So, there is activity here. Kind of weird. You get answers to things in here. My wife, she's has psychic abilities, mediumship abilities, and she one time got the 2 sons arguing about money after Sylvester died. She pictured the 2 of them dressed up and just arguing, fighting about the money
Oh wow.
and the factory and who was going to take over, and, so
I got you.
that's down here. And there's a shadow figure in this room that appears sometimes, and there's no communication with it. It just, you'll get it.
Pops out.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
It was
Like
the
a
creepiest
tick-
figure of all time.
yeah.
Is it like a
It's
tall
big.
shadow?
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
top
it's big.
hat on,
It's big. It's tall.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've heard of that too, like the top, like with the top hats.
Yeah. Well, Sylvester, S.K. Pierce always wore like a top hat, so maybe it's him. I don't know, but it's a tall shadow.
right? I wish I had a picture of
Is he like, I guess maybe doesn't like other people coming in his house?
It's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes he
I heard
doesn't
sometimes
care.
it's- yeah.
I guess it all depends on the energy you bring and what you're
What
asking.
intentions are, yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, we're- now you're all
So this
good.
is the other cistern here. And you see, it's pretty cool. They used to have a bell system,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the tags say like which room the
Whisper
bell
of the
went
bells.
to. Yeah, pretty
Oh
cool.
wow, like my, just
That's a
malfunctioning
pretty
now.
cool thing. So this was a cistern. You can see it here. It's all, there's a piece missing here, but it's pretty cool. Back in the day, like, that's how they collected water. See the pipe there? They just dumped the water in here from the rain. And then the government decided, no, you can't do that. Free water? You can't do that.
You can't. What you doing? Yeah.
You can't.
Gotta wet our beaks
Free.
a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, we need money for that.
Yep.
So yeah, sometimes you'll get the kids are everywhere.
They're, yeah.
Everywhere, especially Gordon. He literally will follow you everywhere, just play with you.
Aw.
Sometimes you'll feel touches. He'll interact with you.
Yeah.
He's pretty active.
Yeah.
Um,
That's awesome.
down here. The tunnel used to be right here.
Oh, wow.
It's long time been filled in, but the tunnel used to be. This room is pretty active. I don't know why. I don't know what this room used to be,
No one really asks why.
and I don't know a lot of the spirits. A lot of times won't in this room like say who they are, but you'll get activity. So
Alright.
this is definitely a room to check out.
The SDs work so well done.
Yeah, he loves the SDs. He's actually pretty good with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's my favorite.
I don't think I've tried it yet. Like
No?
SDs, like I use the spirit box and
It's
stuff like
first for
that.
everything.
Yeah, right?
It's interesting because it's a way to break the barrier between, because he can't hear the questions that are being asked. He's just saying what he's
Whatever
hearing.
You're hearing, yeah.
So to be able to ask questions and get direct responses, that's pretty cool, because
Yeah,
you know
no.
they're genuine. It's not like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're.
you know, did we just hear that because we wanted to hear that?
No, yeah.
It's like definite.
Like that one time where you guys were like going out the room or whatever, and then
Oh yeah, in Maddie's room.
no, here, he was down here. Cause remember it was that large group, but then he went out there. Then I told him to stop or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Maddie's room too, remember? With that girl, she was doing the SDs
Oh yeah.
with Maddie, and she like immediately kicked
Yeah.
me out.
I do remember
Yeah, and kicked the other girl out too.
that. Yeah. 90 hates me.
So we probably shouldn't go in her room.
No, you can't. I mean,
She's usually friendly. She's not like me. She's
she just doesn't like me in her room.
Cool.
No.
not. I don't like
And I respect her. If she wants me to leave, I leave. I don't, you know. So that's it. I don't know. There's not too much other things going on down here. This is a weird room. I always thought.
What's scratched in there?
This is like, it's a weird room with a window going into the other room. I don't know.
That
It's
is a
weird.
little odd.
It's just weird.
Cool.
And there's a sink in there. It's like, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that would have been
Ooh.
back in the day. But
Skid marks on the wall.
So yeah, one question for like both of you would be like, where in the house have you experienced the most craziest thing, like most paranormal encounter per se?
Well, I know what you're gonna say, so I'll pick a different spot. I would say Maddie's room.
Madison.
Maddie's room, just because of the interaction I get with her, it's always active.
Yeah.
I would say Maddie's room. Yeah.
Madison.
Yeah. Honestly, the most like consistent activity would definitely be the billiard room, which is, you know, top floor. But the most paranormal thing, SK Pierce's master room, and that's where I kind of got like possessed or whatever. But I don't know. That was weird.
Feel free to mention your YouTube channel.
I'm not gonna mention my YouTube channel.
No, you totally can.
Why?
Where can they follow you
I
at?
don't like self promo.
No, that's totally fine. That's fine. Yeah, get that promo in.
Ghost Rider Paranormal. It only has one video on there right now, and it's actually you can see it on the video of where I got possessed.
Well, we're gonna go watch that tonight.
Okay.
I'm serious.
The other one?
Yeah,
I only had
the one after that.
Oh, yeah, I took it off. I don't think anyone was caring about how I felt after, so.
Some people would.
No, they do. Some people want updates and want to know what happened after. How you feeling? No, that's not.
One got like 1,000 views, and then the other one got like 20.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome. But thank you guys. I appreciate that. We're looking forward to it. I've been wanting to come here for a while.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's definitely an active house.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what I hear. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything we should look out for, like, or anything I should maybe be a little on the fence about, like, be careful with per se. That's probably what I mean.
Physical touch is kind of big, but like the stairs about, like, there's like 3 stories of people being pushed down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
I just think they
But, well, that's because they were antagonized.
Yeah, don't attack them.
Yeah, which we don't. Yeah, we don't.
That's one thing, just don't antagonize them.
Unless,
Okay.
Yeah, you would know a lot about that.
Yeah. Don't push them.
Okay, just let it kind of come naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Does that have a red light?
Nah.
No, it's just the white one.
Are you going lights out?
Yeah.
Babe, you got the... You have the, I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's,
Huh?
the ghost box.
I have it. I'm using it right now.
Your EMF is going off like crazy.
Yeah, look it. I'm not even.
The glow, the
What?
light, the ghost box light.
It's in there somewhere. I don't know.
Use that.
This is going off.
Yeah. You have the, I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Eager. Ask questions.
I'm gonna put this like loud so I can't hear you.
Your,
Oh, it's in there. There's too much in here.
Fucking shit.
I know it's somewhere in here though. Unless it's that.
There we go.
Where are your shirts?
Yellow.
Oh, maybe not.
What color do you think? Red?
Put it back in. Yeah, red usually works good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I'm gonna find a good station where it's like static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn off, you fucker.
This was just going off like crazy though. I don't know if you guys saw.
Yeah, I
it.
saw
You
it.
wanna
It's like lighting up.
have him set that up for you?
Yeah, is there like a
Okay.
certain station
Yeah,
you guys do?
Yeah, it's FM.
Oh, FM.
Yeah.
Here. I don't know if you wanna hear it.
Do you think that's good speed, or do you want it like kind of slower so that we
Maybe a little slower so I could hear it better.
is that?
Yeah, that should be good. And it's really loud, so
Yes.
I'm not gonna be able to hear you. Or I'm gonna put my thing over my face so I can't see you.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna start, I guess, saying whatever I hear.
Yeah.
The same.
What if we let this slide?
Can you hear us? Okay.
Morgan.
I don't know what to ask you. Since you guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Who's here with us tonight? Can you give us your name? Is this Ellen?
I think I probably should do it a little slower because it's like going so fast.
Yeah.
So just do
Is there
slow.
a speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how to change the speed?
Sweep right here.
Yeah. You just press-
Reverse.
Hold on.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It should be called
Or sweep rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
And just click.
yeah, if it says 250 on it.
Can you see?
Yeah, click the sweep rate once. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that might be a little better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of voices coming in, but I couldn't hear.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think we start with an intro. That's a good idea. Introduce yourself.
Mhm.
Give it a sec. Can you hear us?
Is there anyone here with us?
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm just getting a bunch of static.
Do you mind if I try?
Yeah, maybe you should try. Because maybe there is, and I can't hear.
No, it's okay.
It's a lot of static.
Alright, here you go.
Maybe she didn't want to do all talk to me.
Alright.
I need this light.
Now this was the miscarriage.
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We went through a lot of weird times.
Yeah.
start asking you. Ready? Hi.
Hi, do you have a name? Who are we talking to?
Are you a woman?
Cross.
Ross.
I need a little bit slower. I'm hearing too many voices. Hold on. Sorry. Alright.
Can you tell us your name?
Did something bad happen to you in this room?
I just heard like. Oh my god. Hold on.
EMF is going on.
Yep, done.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'll listen.
Allison?
Dream.
I'll listen, maybe.
Allison, yeah, maybe.
Oh, I'll listen, yeah.
What happened within this room?
I heard her laughing. A woman voice just said hi.
Hi. We're so sorry what happened to you. It's not right what happened to you.
Teamed up.
Teamed up. Who?
Well,
Can you tell us your name?
yeah. Technically. Edwin.
Edwin. Edwin's not. Edwin's alive.
Whoa.
I heard.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
That's what.
There's 28.
There's 28 spirits here. Edwin and Lillian. Lillian got held down in the bed in this room and couldn't move.
Oh, wow.
That could be what they're talking about when he said what did he say? I heard her.
It's him.
Her, yeah.
It's him. Who? Who's him? Can you give us a name?
Done right.
What was done right?
There's a ton of voices, it's just hard to understand them, but they're men. They're men.
It's going off again. It just went off.
So sometimes what you hear is not answers to your questions, but just conversations of past.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
On
There's
God.
a lot of white noise I was hearing and I heard some things, but it was so hard to make out.
Truth. It just said my middle name.
Wow.
It
That
just said
is
Langley.
That's
so
weird.
cool, though.
I wonder if I should put the round highlight on.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Let me know if you're hearing like crazy stuff.
I can't
Okay.
tell. It sounds a little bit crazy, but I don't know if it's like I can't
Okay. All right.
it's kind of fast. Like I think I heard like roping or something
I
in
really don't want to repeat of.
it. Yeah. I don't. It wasn't too crazy.
It's great content, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what
If
I'm
you
saying.
start getting weird
Yeah, I
stuff,
know.
yeah.
Did it answer any questions though?
It, a little bit.
Kind of, sorta.
It was
We
kind of all
were.
over
It
the
was
place.
brewing. Definitely brewing a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I heard my middle name, so I just kind of stopped it. But
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a ton of voices. I just like it kind of went by too fast. Kind of like all of the static would stop and it would say something and then just continue on. But I just couldn't understand it sometimes.
So you were saying there's conversations that happen within this house of the past that'll happen on there.
Well, sometimes you pick up past conversations because sometimes there's spirits that have, they don't see us.
Yeah.
They go about what was happening in their lifetime, and you pick up on that. So you pick up on their conversations that they're having in their world.
Yeah. I just needed a little break from that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just I don't know.
I can get Ryan over there if you want.
No, it's fine. I mean, if you guys want to continue on, it's fine. But this is your investigation. So.
Yeah, no.
We should keep going with that.
Alright.
Here's the thing, I've never done that.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fucking cool. as
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this
no,
is my
it-
first time doing it too. Like
Yeah.
I see it all the time being done, and it looks like.
Yeah, it's
But
Yeah.
I just never did
you
it.
just you have to have. He has a good ear for it.
That's what I mean. You have a good ear. My ears are kind of like.
Yeah. Nah, it's okay. It's
So
just
some people like when I put them on, like it's just static. And
That's what I heard. That's what I heard was
Noise.
static. I couldn't
Do you
hear
think
anything.
that the spirits work better for certain people like that? Like they'll
Yeah.
communicate with him a little better?
Yeah, I think because he's a kid and he's more open.
How old was it?
14.
You're only 14?
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm 30.
I'm 45.
You're like, you don't talk to me right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, this is just a suggestion. I think you guys should ask more like specific questions, if that makes sense, because I'm kind of giving like general
I know
answers.
something to ask. Cool. I was
Alright.
trying to warm it
Okay.
up. We'll go
Yeah,
back.
this is like our
Right
little
for
first
the
time.
fun.
Yeah, no, it's
As
fine. I was
these,
warming
yeah.
up too, but
Alright, cool.
alright, hold on. I can't see. There we go.
I wonder, do you think I should put my room bottom?
What's
I
up?
should put it like.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yep, round bob.
on the
You want me to
bed.
put it in
Can
the
I-
hallway?
No, I was gonna put it on the bed.
That's perfect.
12 months.
12 months. That's-
Did you have a miscarriage?
Okay.
in this room?
Our ball. Yours. I just heard screaming,
I
but
just heard, yeah.
I heard
I heard
that.
that from here.
What happened in this room?
don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that was a direct answer.
Can you tell us who you are?
Trauma.
What kind of trauma?
Whatever. Sexual. Hard.
You can open up more about it if you would like.
Can you give us a name? So we know.
Little squeaker.
Little Squeaker? Is that your nickname?
It sounded insulting. I don't know.
Can you give us a name so we know who we're talking to?
You know, it's
What happened to Frank? Left in jail. God is. That was so clear.
Who is Frank?
Frank was one of his sons.
Oh wow. That just went up.
Yeah.
That is lighting up.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Is this Stuart?
Bruised fast.
Bruised fast. Look at that thing.
That is lighting up.
Who are we talking to?
Children. Edwin.
Edwin came up again.
Edwin.
They just yelled the F word.
Are you okay with us being here in this room?
I think it said something about a hard house or something like that.
Did you hear that bang? Was that in here? Did you hear that bang? It was like a loud bang.
Outside.
Oh, outside? Okay.
It's very noisy from outside here. It's not very good. It's old windows.
Who are we speaking to?
The Lamb. 12 years.
Can you give us a name?
Falling from.
Did you die in this house?
Got that overwhelming feeling again.
You see, when he's quiet, so is the EMF reader.
Yeah, and then when
You know.
talking, it goes off.
I know what.
This house
I do know this house.
is different.
What's different?
Wrinkles.
Can you tell us your name? I'm Josh. If you're a frequent spirit here, you know me. Can you tell us your name?
That's expensive.
Did you just say something? Did you whisper something? I just heard I did. And I thought Ryan was like me.
We're here.
Dude, I just heard like right behind me.
Who's
I
here?
Whatever you want.
Did you just whisper to Morgan?
I just heard a voice.
Did you just whisper to Morgan? Say yes if you did.
Do whatever you need to do.
What was that?
That was it. That's what I heard that earlier. And it's, I mean, that sounded like right.
That sounded like
I'm on my
your
own.
house.
Yeah. That sounded like it was in the house. Was that you that just banged downstairs and made a noise?
Definitely.
That was direct.
Can you please tell us your name? Who are you?
I literally heard a voice and I did. Right behind me when he asked that the first time. That's so weird.
Please tell us your name.
Person.
What person? Why don't you give us a name?
Hands out.
What are your hands
Out
out?
the way.
What are your hands out for?
Try not to hack him.
As in murder?
Yeah.
Wow, that was terrible.
Who was murdered?
Think.
I am thinking. I'm thinking of a name. Can you say it?
Me. Men tried to.
Tried to what? Murder you?
For fun.
Who are you?
Edwin.
Edwin.
It very clearly said Edwin.
And that thing's coming up. K2's coming
I
up.
left a message.
Hello, Edwin.
don't think.
The brain.
Who is this really?
These messages are really clear.
Who is this really? You're not Edwin. Who is this? Who are you?
I tried.
Yeah. You. Who is this?
I don't know what that said.
Who are you?
There's too many voices going on at once. Hold on. It sounds like they're trying to say something, I just can't understand it.
Who are you?
Willing to make. Fat girl? I don't know. That's what it sounded like?
Wow, that just spiked.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly men.
Who are we speaking to?
Just how it happened. Get away.
Oh. I think we should get away.
Listening.
Why do you want us to go away?
Is there a reason you want us to go away?
Angry.
Why are you angry?
I have a question.
Ask it. We'll answer.
From 19. And the crutch. What?
Ask the question. We'll answer.
Come here.
We're here.
I'll take it. Whoa. Alright.
Yeah, I was just about to come get you out of that.
Yeah,
I didn't like the way
that was.
I didn't either.
I heard like a deep growl and I was just like, alright.
Okay, yeah. So whatever you were just communicating with was pretending to be Edwin. Because you said that's not Edwin that we're speaking with.
Yeah, Edwin's still alive.
Oh, that's
And
really
I'm
weird.
thinking, does it sound like the same voice from...
It doesn't, like, on the spirit box, you don't hear like a certain voice.
Sorry.
It's just kind of
I should've warned
words.
you guys.
But it wasn't as dark as last time.
Okay.
It was just like, I don't know. It sounded like a conversation kind of, but like not really. And the messages were a lot more clear than usual, so I don't know.
And there was direct answers, like, from what you were saying. Yeah, like,
There was some direct.
Ryan was like trying to ask and it was like, get away. And we're like, why are you angry? And there was just so much like within that session, like that was direct.
Yeah.
But whatever you were communicating with did not like want to speak with us or was pretending to be somebody else. And it kept saying angry and go away. And then, I don't know, you probably didn't hear it because you were under, but there was a loud bang downstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
It was like very loud.
Yeah.
It like almost shook the house kind of.
Honestly, I'm a little concerned that...
I don't think it was the same thing as the last time.
You sure?
Yeah, because the other one was like a lot more like direct with it and like a lot more like dark. And I don't think
He's got a crazy ear for that.
Yeah, because I
I've watched them like all nine and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, he really does.
Yeah, because all I kept hearing was
And
like
that's-
static. I couldn't hear anything.
He's more open, so I think they just communicate better through him.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's not a good thing.
And another thing to point out, like every time you were answering our questions or answering or just talking, the K2 would just go up.
Really?
And then when you weren't, it was quiet. And then every time it would go up. So it's like something was with you and
So,
communicating through you.
When this all happened last year, it was right there.
That was the
Yeah,
spot?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't even.
Yeah, I have a
So-
video of it. Hold on.
I didn't even like realize that. I would
Yeah.
was probably
No, it's
sitting
fine,
maybe
it's
over
fine.
here or something.
But the last one,
I guess it's yeah.
when that happened, it was talking about like, oh, I'm the true God, and like,
Well,
let's
you were
play a
saying you were.
Yeah, you said something about I want
God.
God. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said something about, and then we were trying to make sense of it, but it was like just.
That's right. I really was starting to get a little.
I don't think it's the
Nervous.
same thing. The only thing that made me stop was because I heard like a deep growl at the end.
Yeah, well.
But a lot of the messages were clear. Like I remember it said like I have a question, and then like like split into 2 sections.
That's why you stand. I was like, shit's about to hit the fan.
Well, I was gonna take him out of it.
Yeah,
I
we were.
didn't like the direction it was going.
Yeah, no,
I
it
don't
started
think
getting a
it's,
little weird towards the end.
All right. Well, if you're comfortable.
I'm comfortable with it. Like I'm not nervous or anything. It's just I actually enjoyed that.
That might be like my favorite thing to say.
Yeah.
I just.
No, it's awesome.
You definitely don't need a good earlobe for that.
The kids got obsessed and like couldn't breathe. Was like this. I had
I'll
to
show
carry
you.
him. I had to carry him outside the house.
Was there
That was-
people outside?
Huh?
Was there people outside? Like when he was out? Like
No.
oh, okay,
It was-
okay.
There was
So-
a separate group with us.
Well, there was a group here.
I was saying that would look crazy.
But I doused him with holy water,
Can I
and
record it?
Yeah,
like he
sure.
instantly was like fine. And he was like, "All right, let's get back to it." I'm like, "No,
You're not getting. Yeah.
This is when I.
Get back to it." I'm like, "No,
You're not getting. Yeah.
This is when I was getting.
Regan, what? Is your heart?
Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
Okay, why? What?
We gotta go.
What's the matter?
Way before that.
Oh my God,
A
that,
little while ago that was speaking to the spirit box. Can you come in here and let us know that you're here?
Mm-hmm.
By turning on that flashlight on the bed.
Huh?
We want to talk to you.
And he was just like laughing. Like,
Yeah,
Come on.
You were quite talkative on the spirit box.
My son is a vessel. I want to talk to you and find out what's going on. Can you light up that light?
No, that's just like a warning thing.
That's perfect for YouTube. You got it.
Yeah.
that is his YouTube.
Terrible editing on my part.
No, it's not.
no, it's not.
Dude, no, this is perfect.
Dude, holy crap.
Regan, what? Is your heart?
Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
Okay, why? What?
We gotta go.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
And he couldn't breathe.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Wow.
Yeah. It
That's
was crazy.
intense.
Laughing, and then hurt him, and then said my wife's name.
While that was going on.
Yeah.
No,
'cause-
after.
Yeah. So
After
this was.
And because
But no, I'm saying they didn't know it happened, and then
Right,
they
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
They didn't even know. My
Yeah,
voice.
it
crazy.
said no fun,
Yeah.
and they said what's no fun, and it said hurt him, and they said what do you mean hurt him? Who's no fun? And it said Christy,
Yeah.
which is my wife's name. She was there that night too.
so
And she was in the bathroom, and she didn't want to go to the bathroom by herself because she was scared or whatever. So we stood out by ourselves, and I heard them say like, "Who's Christy?" or something like that. And I look over to
Yeah.
them, I'm like, "Did you hear that? Like they're talking about mom."
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it was that was a wild night.
And
that was like-
how long ago was this?
Last
June
June.
last year.
Oh wow.
So a little less than.
So it felt probably weird doing that right now, like.
Oh no,
He's been
I
back
like
yeah.
it.
He's
Yeah.
been back here.
Yeah,
and he's, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But I don't like.
I want to try that thing.
You do?
Yeah,
I want to try it. Yeah.
yeah. Let's do it.
I want to try it. What room do you say is crazy? It's a.
The billiards room is really good with it. That room is not. Or
Let's go to the craziest one.
And do that.
Oh, those billiards room.
Let's stir some shit
What
up.
was
Yeah.
your?
that, no, oh, I'm fine with it. I love the billiards.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he,
Rivers run dry, dust breaths in the air. 2 dark days, do you have a tear?